Let's take a look at your practice test for Chapter 2. The, don't forget your name. I almost forget that myself sometimes. Now, the first question, we want to translate something that's written in words into algebra. So a number decreased by 45. So decreased is going to mean subtract. And then we're going to divide that by 12. So if I take a look right here, I'm going to take x minus 45 and divide it by 12. Then 20 is added to that. The new result, that's your equal sign, gives a final of 5 times difference. Difference is a parentheses word. So we have to have parentheses here. And difference is subtract again. So 5 times 32 minus x. Don't have to solve this one. Later on we will, but for right now you just want to write the equation. And then going backwards, you have to have a parentheses words here because they're in parentheses. So we're going to say 5 times the sum will be our parentheses word, of 2 times x and 3 times y equals, I'm going to take the square of y minus 2 times the cube of x. Because remember, when you take something to the third power, we call it cube. When you take something to the second power, it's squared. Now, the first couple questions in the next section of your practice test hopefully should be extremely review, because we hardly even touched it in class. Subtract 39 from both sides, and we get n equals negative 27. That one I could maybe understand. You can do in your head. If you take a look at number 4, the fact that it's in parentheses just means it's negative. That's all it means. So what's the opposite of a negative? It'd be a positive. So we're going to add 8 to both sides. The negative 8's reduce, or make 0. W equals negative 13 is the correct answer there. Okay, question number 5. Negative 6 times n, so the opposite of multiplying is divide. The only thing is, always write it in reduced form. I don't care where you put the negative. I don't suggest you put it in the numerator. Either out front or put it in the numerator, not the denominator. I think I said that backwards. Now, we're not done because you want to simplify that. Notice 2 goes into both of these. So we get negative 8 over 3. If you want it as the opposite of 8/3, that's what I was talking about. Either way is correct. I'm fine with either. In fact, you can put 8 over negative 3. I just don't like it, but it's not wrong. Okay, number 6, working with fractions. So I want to get h by itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply both sides by 4 to start with. And so what happens, my 4 is reduced on the left-hand side, and we get 3h. Let me see, I think 4 goes into 52, doesn't it? It actually goes in there 13 times. So I'm going to get negative 45 over 13. 13 doesn't go into 45. And then we're going to divide both sides by 3. Well, when I say divide both sides by 3, that means 3 goes in the denominator. So actually, I'm going to put the 3 here. You can put it as 1/3 if you want. So h equals, and then 3 goes into 45 15 times. So you get negative 15 over 13. As the answer I wrote out nice. If you haven't noticed, I've started typing the answers in here because I know my handwriting is kind of bad. Okay, now we get into a 2-step. Once again, still review. First thing we're going to do is we're going to subtract 7 from both sides. So then we get negative a over 6 equals to negative 21. To get rid of division, we multiply. So I'm going to multiply both sides by negative 6. Negative times a negative is a positive, so you get 126 for question number 7. Okay, number 8. We're going to approach this a little bit different than we did on the assignment. I want to find the value of x minus 9. Well, what do I have to do to change x minus 5 to x minus 9? Well, how about let's subtract 4 from both sides. Then we can get x minus 9 on the left side. And 12 minus 4 is 8. And there's our answer. X minus 9 equals 8. Yes, we could have solved for x, which in this case x would be 17. And then substitute 17 in for x. 17 minus 9 is 8. So you get the answer no matter how you do it.